Go Language Programming, Chapter number 6, Unit 2. In this unit, we will cover structs and exported and unexported members, embedded structs or nested structs. So let's start. Structs with exported and unexported members. Defining exported and unexported members for structs work the same way as identifiers. Okay, so previously we have been talking about identifiers, exporting the identifiers, meaning we give the first character of the identifier or the variable as a uppercase, and that means it will be exported. So if a field or a method name starts with a capital letter, the member is exported and is accessible outside the package. Okay, so you can export the field from the from the structs or your method from your package with, as long as they have an uppercase first character, then that means they are going to be used in other packages or in your executable. Okay, and they are considered as exported. So the field or method starts with a lowercase, so if you have a field or a method, field within the struct or a method in your package, it starts with a lowercase, the member is unexported, meaning that they are not going to be accessible outside the package itself. Um, and package can access them, but not outside the package. So let's see how that is done in example 6-4. So in this example, the code for the main function or the main package imports this package called animals. Okay, relative to where this main code is located. So animals is a directory under wherever this main executable code is located. Within this code, of course, we are importing the FMT package as well. So within this code, in the entry point, what we are doing very first thing at line number 10 is we are creating an instance of the package. Instance of a struct that is within the animals package. Okay, struct name is a dog, and we are initializing that fields with this data. Okay, so the dog struct that is in the animals package has the field name, bark strength, and age. Okay, these are the field names. Now, as you can see, the name is the first character is a capital, and bark strength, the first character B is a capital. But at line number 13, the age, it is not a capital. So this is where the compiler will generate an error because this is not exported from within the package. Okay, so now when you compile the code and try to or doing the compilation, actually it will tell you that at this line number 13, okay, you have an unknown field name age in the struct literal of type animal dog. So it is giving you exact information. So then that means you will have to go to this package, animal package, okay, which is under in this file, 6 dash 4 b dot go, and which is, this file is located under the directory animals. And basically you need to go to the this struct, and fix this field name age, make it a first character uppercase, and then it will be exported. So age so compiler will generate an error. It will say age is unexported. Okay, compiler will generate error. So that's what the message that you will get. Okay. Whenever you need to export the fields, you need to make sure that the first character is uppercase. Okay, so let's look at the embedding the struct. How you get what effects that you have when you embed the struct. In example 6-5a, we are importing the package animals. Okay, and that package is right here at example 6-5b. So now in the entry point main, what we have is again initializing the instance dog with the struct that is that dog struct, which is within the animals package. Okay, and in here, as you can see, that if we go to the animal package right here, this is the animal struct that we have. Okay, and then animal struct is nested or embedded in the dog struct right here. Okay, so that's what it is called, either embedded or nested or anonymous struct field. So you can use any of these three terms, have the same meaning basically. So in this case, we are initializing in the main. When we use the struct, the way that we will initialize is that we use the package name. Okay, and then the dog struct, okay, is used first, and then within the dog struct, so the dog struct ends right here. Okay, and it starts right here. So within the dog struct we have this composite literal that is initializing the animal, okay, which is embedded within the dog struct, as you can see in the animal package, at line number 11. So it is embedded. So you have to use the composite literal. So this is the composite literal. That's what is called the composite literal. And within the composite literal, we are initializing the fields of the animal struct, which is basically embedded within the dog. Okay, so that's how it is done. The only thing that you need to make sure that the first character of embedded struct is uppercase. Otherwise, you will get an error. Okay, and it would not work. So that will be shown in the next example. So let's go over this next example. So in the main program, change the name of the type from animal to small a. Okay, so basically we are changing the type. So this one right here, this is the one that we are changing to small a, because when we did the embedded the dog, I mean, when we embedded animal within the dog, we have the small or the lowercase first character. Okay, and that's the difference between the previous example and this one. And if you do that, then it will be considered as an error. Okay, and it would not be able to recognize because it's not exported. So embedded structs must be exported as well to make them useful. Okay, so basically, that's what this code is saying. Other than that, this piece of code, this example 6-6a is same as the previous example that we just went over. Okay, so the main program that can't compile because trying to access unexported type animal. So it is trying to basically access this embedded struct, and it will give you the error. Okay, and these are the errors that you will get, and it will tell you, a line number as well. So line 11 7, unknown field animal is in there. Cannot refer to unexported name animals. So basically you will get the line numbers. So as soon as you change this name to uppercase, okay, and then it will be it will allow you to basically access them, and then the error will go away. All right, so let's look at the next example here. In the next example, it is similar thing. It is just showing how to fix the error. So we make this embedded struct uppercase, the first character, animal, and then in here we can initialize this by using um, the nested struct. So what is happening here? So first we create at line number 9. We first create an instance, okay, of type dog. And in there, the dog, as you can see, we are just initializing the bark strength. Okay, so that's what we are initializing 10. And then the name, the dog dot name, which we are basically not, we don't have to say age, we are just using the names from the animal because this has been exported, so we should be able to access the fields within the embedded struct. Okay, so this is the embedded struct. So in that case, we can directly access the field names from the struct which was embedded within the dog. Okay, and we are initializing the data, and that's all really it is showing. So the exported fields that were embedded into dog type from the animal type are accessible even though they came from an unexported type. Okay, so they are still accessible. So the exported fields keep their exported status when the type is embedded. So they will be basically nothing gets changed. It's still the same. Okay, so that was about the how to export the embedded struct. So now let's move on to the different unit number 3. Okay,